At the beginning of
Hello everyone, I am Crota, and welcome to, I guess what is going to be one of many live streams that I will be working on with Hex. I've been playing Hex for quite some time now, and I gotta say I absolutely love the game just because of the engine and just the amount of depth that is available in the game. It's one of those games where you never quite know what the optimal play is, just because it's so hard to figure it out on your particular turn, and your opponent can really counter you, unlike some of the other trading card games available currently out there. Now, I know a lot of you guys are out there are excited for Herofalls as much as I am. The next set from Hex Shards of Fate that is going to be coming, no one really knows. They haven't announced the release date. If I had to put my money where my mouth is in terms of discussing a release date, I would actually assume it's going to be sometime in early to mid-September, maybe around September 15th is really what I'm looking at. For all of you guys out there who are currently watching the stream live, thank you. I think there's 4 viewers right now. Leave comments, and I'm sure you guys just want to go ahead and dive straight into the preview card. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, the preview card is not here. I purposely, you guys have noticed this like giant blank space right there, right? Well, the preview card really falls in line with the Underworld Crusader and the Ardent Crusader as well in terms of art. These 2 particular cards were released yesterday, and it added a little bit of flair and, deck building to what we can expect from Heroes Fall. Now, I am really excited about these particular cards because they just seem like very strong cards on turn 3. Being able to drop a 4/4 on turn 3 with some minor deck building requirements, but also giving them a socketable minor gem slot does give them a lot of power. But what we really want to see is what happens when an Underworld Crusader goes up against an Ardent Crusader. And what we end up happening is, well, everyone else dies. Clash of Steel is, my preview card here, and it is a 3-drop double diamond threshold, so it is useful for both the Necrotic and for the human Ardent and Underworld Alliance. But as you guys can see, each champion chooses a card they control, void all other cards. It is a very powerful, just completely blow the board away and restart with 2 of your highest troops, or maybe even a constant on the field. I don't quite know who would actually choose a constant or an artifact or some other card beyond that, but we can see that it is an amazingly powerful card that you can think of in a lot of situations to use. Now, I'm primarily a limited player, but Clash of Steel is one of those cards that I believe we'll see play in Constructed, at least in the reserves. Now, why would they see play in the reserves? Because we still don't know what the meta is going to be like. We don't know if the meta is going to be similar to how it currently is with a large single drop bombs, maybe say Eye of Lixil with a whole bunch of high Infinitrix things shifted onto her, where it's a single high value target. Or if you're going to be going wide like some of the Rune-Ear Herofalls do, where they just try to get board control by throwing down as many units as possible and overwhelming that way. Clash of Steel is specifically the card that you want to use if you're trying to focus kind of all of your eggs in one basket and type of strategy, where you want one very, very powerful troop, one giant bomb that your opponent doesn't know what to deal with. And then by playing Clash of Steel, you can then, take care of your opponent's board. So this is going to be one of those cards where it can really, really change the pace of the game in Constructed. In Limited as well, it's one of those cards where, on turn 15, where you kind of don't have any out, your opponent has immediate board control, you can play Clash of Steel and then kind of reset the board, hoping that your opponent has overextended. Now, I'm really curious about what you guys think out there, so leave comments below. But Clash of Steel, definitely one of those cards where it will see play in Limited, definitely, and in Constructed. I am very curious as to how this is going to be used in conjunction on the Ardent and also on the Underworld side. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, hope you guys enjoyed it, and leave your comments below.